Hey guys, today we'll talk about an important topic for anyone considering legal action in Singapore. With the implementation of the new Rules of Court 2021, there's a significant change in how legal proceedings begin. Specifically, there's now a requirement to make a settlement offer before commencing legal proceedings. We'll break down what this new rule means, its implications, and how it could affect your case. The new Rules of Court 2021 marked a major overhaul of the civil procedure in Singapore, with the aim of making the litigation process more efficient, more cost-effective, and fair. These new rules emphasize a greater focus on resolving disputes amicably and avoiding unnecessary litigation. One of the key changes is the requirement for parties to make a reasonable settlement offer before commencing legal proceedings. This is set out in Order 5 of the Rules of Court. This means that before filing a lawsuit, a party must attempt to resolve the dispute by making a settlement offer in writing to the other side, unless the party has reasonable grounds not to do so. Order 5 of the Rules of Court further provides that the recipient of the offer to settle, the person about to be sued, must not reject an offer of amicable resolution unless the party has reasonable grounds to do so. The purpose here is clear: encouraging resolution of disputes without resorting to the courts and saving time, legal fees, and court resources. So why was this requirement introduced? The main goal is to promote early settlement discussions and give both parties a fair opportunity to resolve the dispute before involving the courts. The courts are hoping to reduce the number of cases that go to trial, which ultimately benefits everyone involved. Litigants save costs, and the courts can focus on more complex cases that genuinely need judicial intervention. Under the new rules, parties must provide a written settlement offer to the opposing party before commencing any legal action. The offer must be made in good faith, meaning it should be a genuine attempt to resolve the matter rather than a mere formality. The settlement offer can be in any form, such as a lump sum payment, installment payments, a request for an apology, a request to take down a defamatory post, an undertaking not to do a certain act again, or any other terms agreeable to both parties. It is also important to note that this requirement applies to all civil claims, regardless of the amount or nature of the dispute. If a party fails to make a settlement offer before starting legal proceedings, this can have implications on the court's view of the conduct of the parties, especially when it comes to awarding costs. Now, what happens if a party does not comply with this requirement? The Rules of Court 2021 gives the court discretion to take into account the failure to make a settlement offer when deciding on costs. This could mean that even if you win a case at trial, the court may penalize you by making an adverse cost order if it finds that you did not genuinely attempt to resolve the dispute beforehand. Now let's talk about what a settlement offer should include. When drafting a settlement offer, it's crucial to be specific and clear. The offer should outline the terms of settlement in detail, including any payment amounts, deadlines, or conditions for accepting the offer. Remember, the goal is to make an offer that could realistically resolve the dispute. If the offer is unreasonable or not made in good faith, it may not fulfill the requirement under the Rules of Court. How does this new requirement change the lawsuit strategy? It's a significant change because it places an early emphasis on dispute resolution. Parties must now consider settlement options from the start, rather than treating suing someone as the first step. This means that lawyers will need to be involved earlier in advising on the merits of a settlement offer and guiding the clients on making reasonable and well thought out proposals. There are some exceptions to this requirement. For example, in cases where urgent relief is necessary, such as injunctions, where the other party is about to do something that will cause irreversible damage, or where the limitation period is approaching, the requirement to make a settlement offer before commencing proceedings may not apply. Let's consider some practical scenarios. For instance, in a debt recovery case, it might be reasonable to offer a discounted amount for early payment to settle the matter quickly. On the other hand, in a case involving complex contractual disputes, the settlement offer might include specific performance or amendment of the terms of the agreement. Each case is different, and the terms of the settlement offer should be tailored accordingly. Overall, this new requirement aims to benefit the legal system by reducing the number of cases that proceed to trial, encouraging early resolution of disputes, and promoting a more cooperative approach to litigation. It can help parties save on legal fees, avoid lengthy court battles, and potentially maintain a better relationship even after a dispute. Here are some tips for making an effective settlement offer. Number 1, be reasonable. The offer should be specific and realistic, reflecting the strengths and weaknesses of your case. Number 2, be specific. Clearly outline the terms of settlement, including payment methods, timelines, and any conditions. Number 3, consult your lawyer. Ensure that your lawyer reviews the settlement offer to confirm that it complies with the Rules of Court 2021. Number 4, document everything. Keep records of all correspondence regarding the settlement offer to present to the court if necessary. In conclusion, the new requirement under the Rules of Court 2021 to make a settlement offer before commencing legal proceedings reflects a shift towards a more resolution-focused approach to civil disputes in Singapore. It encourages parties to think about settlement early, potentially saving time and costs for everyone involved. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.